deep in REM, I swear this shit the Matrix. Like he fresh about a coma, I'm relearning basics. I used to think my shit didn't stink because it smells so different. I guess it's kinda like when racists swear that they're not racist. I'm owning up, I'm doing work, I'm not gonna play it down. These days can't knock me off my square, I'm not gonna play around. Foul line, knock you down, niggas hate the sound. Grinding up the jackhammer, niggas breaking ground with icy flows. Pearl the joint for muscle memory, need the icy hot. It's 6 a.m. and I'm on Twitter with the spicy takes. This shit take time, you couldn't change that with an icy watch. For a fashionable nigga, I was hockey late. Ricky Lake, I had to lose some fucking weight, I did. Once I woke up, all my dreams became some great ideas. Them ideas just as quickly became shit I did. You talking jokes, you think I did it, shit to say I did. Y'all say y'all did, I never see them walking what they talk. 1,000 words later, still don't see no Gordon Parks. In the deeper parts of water, know it's more than shark.
One day I woke up to my dreams right in front my face. Place the action with my passion, did just what it takes. I did just what it took, now they all looking shook. Felt the power in myself, now they all hooked. Think about it, looking back, I manifested all that. Wasn't no luck, rainy days was on the forecast. Just to reinforce facts. Now these kids waking up, feeling inspired by the lyrics from my soul. Had to battle the shadow in me, nothing just getting to me. Channeling my thoughts, manifesting the beauty. Truly remember years back in my cell, lucid dreaming as a teen. I found the meaning. Psychedelics help me see it. Not saying that you need them, but the knowledge that they teach us could change the earth we treason, cause they blinding us with secrets. Timeline with amnesia, I won't bow down to no preachers. Seen the truth with golden teachers, now we reaching through your speakers.
I woke up out of dream, I swear this shit is real. Took a look down at my hands to see if I could feel. Saw the happy face, remember why it makes me smile. I never planned this shit when I was younger, man, that gives me chills. My soul is something that they couldn't steal. Running bases got them dizzy, left the center field. Fuck the motions, man, we laying down a different trail. The road less travels, full of perils, but we still prevail. And there's a magic to it, it's happening. Tap in, the connection might bring you a balance. And I swear that you can't make it up. Mine came out the deepest parts of hell, and now we waking up for better futures. In this time, everybody needs a resolution. It's a hard pill to swallow in this evolution. It's survival of the fittest, yet I'm still a student. Swear this life feel like a dream, and I might still be lucid.
Oh no, that was talking to Sierra.
Another seed, grow the tree of destiny. When I dream lucidly, you're composing melodies. Some people call it magic, but to me my dreams imagined. Every day I learn to gather something different to be fathomed. Feel it in a vibe, looking for a peace of mind. I'm just channeling the evolution of my spirit time. Ancestors by my side, guiding me to what is right. Internal destination, downloading information. I feel the progress coming, got lots of abundance. Conscious summon the gods among us, floating on a wave. Memories engraved inside of my DNA. Now we breaking out the cage.
Do I have what? It's in the car. Well, I don't know. I don't think I need to see it, right? It's cool as long as you like update me and shit. What's going on? How you doing, brother?
I'm good, yeah.
Blessed.
We have a band.
Yeah, man. Let's go, family. Got that conscious hip hop medicine, making waves, making ripples throughout the earth with that healing energy, bruh. And we cultivating some beautiful energy here together. We're gonna send off that ripple, affect all humanity. Love gonna do it to it. Love will.
Yo, yo, yo. Hey, hey. I'm with the prophet.
So they just watched
See the
video
flow
right
in
now.
motion where I focus my devotions. Love to get higher, weed exotic like a tiger. It's lit to the fire, reefer reeking my attire. Look into the mirror, feel inspired by my triumphs. Premonition, sent from the source, yeah, we gon' conquer. I roll up that marijuana, that lava, that fire chronic. That hydroponic, psychic powers, that hypnotic, light sonic. That triple optic shine with the earth's conscious. She waking up, we raising up. CLE, we on the rise. Agent Smithy looking shook, cause we Zion with the tribe. Look inside, that's all it took. Found the message intertwined. Yeah.
I posted on my story.
Eyes open, it's waking bake time. Good morning. We hear them snoring, but lit a dream so they can't ignore it. Pushing light when the air goes in like I'm Neo breathing. Sativa leaves from my inner being, my herbal friends. Third eye like I'm 10, we glowing in this bitch. Top tier with a switch, the source be mad potent. Pass the torch and get it poppin', that's the way it goes. We writing scriptures for the pictures, let them take it home. And it's a cipher that you can't deny. Raise the frequencies inside yourself and you feel good inside. Set the vibe and you'll attract the tribe. Do it off the love and all our spirits, let the tracks
I don't
collide.
need tuition, I just pay intuition. Graduated from the university of the universe in the wisdom. I'm on an intermission to entangle what's in submission and bring it all in fruition. I speak it all in existence. Abracadabra, a craft magician, a mathematician, top class precision, a aborigine. You feel the rhythm that unify you and I am you are I, we are all synchronized. Yeah, you are my projection and my reflection and my connection. I need direction, the intersection of all dimensions, the goal's ascension. There ain't no dissension in my lyrics, not to mention that there's only pure intentions in my spirit. Can you hear it? Can you feel it? Can you cure it? Can you heal it? Can you stir it? Can you will it? Merkaba double helix in the ghost boy, we the realest, we the illest with the vibe. Third eye gang in this thing, and the go be the tribe. I'm out.
Trippin', barefoot in the woods, yeah, I'm drifting with the wind like the smoke when I'm bong rippin'. Gotta stay focused on my mission, sharing my love with all existence, just let it grow. Astral pack pipe, smoke it all to the head. Diving deep into my soul, now my ego dead. A very long road has led up to this. Chakras lighting up, regaining on my consciousness. Off with the training wheels, I'm riding with the tribe. Told us gotta be that heat, so I brought the vibe. Passion fruit juice in a bag of shrooms. Spirit guide by my side with what win or lose.
Cutting and slicing off the energy siphons and vampires up in the lightness, nothing but brightness. Like a fire blaze eternally, created purposely, coercing me. Mercancies, they soft like nerf to me. Every day I'm up and triumph, your time up. Stars line up, Nephilim giants, they dwarf beside us. The doors inside us to any realm we can imagine. You the portal in the fire-breathing dragon. Nostrils are the cannons, breath blasting atom. Renewed cells and atoms, unfathomed black phantom from Saturn. Dressed in silks, black satin. The battle axe smashing any opposition to compassion. Life is everlasting like the boxing glove I hit them with. For they benefit, slap the shit out your bitterness. You living in the past like Leviticus, get Icarus. Walking on the sun, living limitless, getting dividends, having fun. Tomorrow never comes, I never borrow funds. I'm my own private bank, wide awake, you violate yourself with your violent ways. Your nine spray, my mind spray, violet rays. Saint Germain, indigo, cipher game, light to gray. Ganja pipe for blaze, write my name in the stars and fire flames. Lions mane, cubensis, higher planes of existence. Mystic, I'd fly away in the distance if I wasn't on this mission.
Love will save the world, come get in tune. If I can't heal myself, I can't heal you. Love will save the world, come get in tune. If I can't heal myself, I can't heal you.
Spend too much time trying to be a savior for someone who ain't even need my help. Introduce you to God when I can't even meet myself. I'm trying to meet my own needs. You chose me, but I'm not the old me. You gotta be whole to be holy, so let me hold me. I ain't gotta prove myself. Love is my best friend, though I'm being a yes man. I choose myself, but I keep trying to get all this love from outside sources, when love itself is always overflowing. That's what source is. Spent too much time thinking that Christ would come down and do the work for me, but he knows I'm the hero of my own story. My trauma's not my fault, but it's up to me to heal my pain. Responsible for every single aspect of my being, and my being is everything. Therefore self-love is the only cure for the world to become heavenly. Dissolve the boundaries and now I feel God surround me. In the silence of my soul, my sanctuary is godly, putting God first. Why I feel selfish when doing God's word lately, baby? Maybe your body was my church. She hot enough to make it starburst. Fell in love with the God in her, baby, my heart hurts. But maybe that's how it works. Maybe this is my sacrifice on the cross of pride. A part of me died, so maybe this is my afterlife. Passion of the Christ, but you decide how your book will end. Love will save the world, my friend, so look within.
Love will save the world, come get in tune. If I can't heal myself, I can't heal you. Love will save the world, come get in tune. If I can't heal myself, I can't heal you. Yeah. Love be the way, love the only law. Gotta learn to love yourself, that's every blemish, every flaw. Space and time just to embrace me, healing, breathing, doing Reiki. Discovering my place with God's grace, life so amazing. I can show you to the light, but no one can do the healing for you. Some people need a scapegoat cause they lost inside a pride loop. Dogmatic principles I see through, love is forever we knew. Grew out the darkness we bloom, came from the lake to the boom. I feel his presence, I am the present, this moment we blessed with. God, am I talking to you, or am I just talking to myself? Either way I feel you, I see you. I know that love will save the world. I'll start with me, then commune in tune. Love gon' save the world. 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 Yeah.
What's good, y'all? CLE stream, we back. It's been almost a year now. Got the homie Trev Mental in here.
What
Thank
up,
you guys.
dog?
Yeah, thank you guys for being patient. I see y'all in the comments going crazy.
Hey, yo, aloha, peace, and richest blessings. Original source, first creator of everything. Bless this live and everybody who's watching this throughout all space and time with the infinite love of source. And may we just ripple out these blessings, take whatever resonates on this live, and just continue to bless all of our families back home, our tribes, you know what I'm saying? And just keep embodying the love. The world needs it right now more than ever, as we see. So thank you guys for being here.
Absolutely, and thank you for being here, brother. It's been
Yeah.
it's been so dope. I feel like we've already like accomplished so much just in the short time that we've known each other and everything. So it's dope to be able to get you on the stream and have some of the CLE family on here to get to know you if they don't already. So, yeah,
So
man.
what is CLE? What
It
SLE?
stands
What
for
is that?
Conscious Living Entertainment.
Let's go.
Yeah, you already know.
You know I
So
like that.
it's actually funny because like I'm from Ohio and like CLE is Cleveland, and I didn't even think about it when I made it. So like everybody thinks because I'm from Ohio that I'm from Cleveland, but I'm actually from Cincinnati. So it gets confusing. But I didn't like think about like CLE, like Cleveland,
Oh yeah.
until
Oh shit,
afterwards.
dope.
But I'm like, dang, that would have been so cool if like I did live in Cleveland, like, like. But yeah, man. So we just
I'm
dropped a
playing
super fire
something.
track today.
Yeah, man.
Love Will. That was such a good time, just making that video and everything, and just being able to perform with y'all, feeling the crowd's like engagement with that song. It was so beautiful.
Everyone's singing along.
Yeah, man. Like they never even heard the songs, but they knew the words still.
Oh yeah.
Like,
And it's written in the Akashic Records, bro.
yeah, absolutely.
Know that shit already, bro.
Absolutely. So yeah, man. So speaking of that song, like what do you feel like where you were mentally and like spiritually when you wrote that for Love's
Yeah,
Real?
I was grieving my relationship, bro. I was trying to just like reclaim my sovereignty, and I've always seen music as a transformational tool and like a ladder that we can use. A lot of people use it for, to reaffirm limiting beliefs. You see rappers like on stage 10, 20 years after they, made their hit song or whatever, and they're just still speaking the same stuff that they wrote 10, 20 years ago, and it's just
Yeah.
old, and they just stay in the same identity. And so I've always used music as a way to elevate into a new timeline, a new version of myself, and this song was a huge shift in that way. Um, and yeah, just like, we tend to give away our power a lot of times in relationships and in a subconscious way, and we get in these codependent patterns, and we make these agreements, whether subconsciously or consciously, that slowly gives our power away sometimes, unless we're in like a divine union relationship where we know exactly, like what are we here to do, and like what the boundaries are, and like what the values are. And that wasn't fully clear in the last relationship, and it just wasn't in alignment. And so um, I just felt like I lost myself, and this was like me returning to that while also just like trying to honor the relationship, while also like grieving it, and just remembering that we gotta love ourselves first, and like that whole hook is exactly what it is. Like,
Yeah.
if I can't heal myself, I can't heal anyone, and it's like, um, no one can be healed unless they have the free will to heal, and we can only heal ourselves. Even when someone else is like, we allow someone else to take the role of the healer, it's still us working through them through our own free will to make that healing happen. So yeah, an anthem for self-love and whole and completeness. And I know I got a lot to say on this, but like, like we've been almost programmed to think that self-love is a bad thing or like selfish.
Or like
And
narcissistic.
yeah,
That I
and
hear
it's
that
like,
word a lot in today's world. He
right,
or
people
she's a
throw that around.
narcissist. Like, yeah.
It's
I mean, I
very
feel like
unlikely.
narcissism is a thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
people can, but it's like the power and like the intention behind like how they're thinking about themselves. Like, is it in a selfish like way, or is it like really like just in a like this is what I stand on. This is what I believe in. This is love for myself, and that doesn't always look pretty to everybody.
Yeah, and the whole term self-centered is like seen as like a bad thing, but it's
Right.
like when you think about just the words themselves, it's like, yeah, you want to be centered in yourself. Like
Yeah.
you want to know your truth and shit. So yeah, just reclaiming that and like really not giving a F what anyone thinks, especially like the dogmatic like Christian community who is just, yeah, like there's so much shame, and there was a lot of that like that I had to heal in my life in the recent couple of years, and this song was like healing a lot of that and reclaiming that self-love for sure.
Yeah, and I mean, like, like since going through that transformative like period and everything, like, how has that like been showing up like off the mic too? Not just like through music, but just like how have you like integrated what you've learned from that relationship into the person and being you are now?
Yeah, well, most of it's just like taking responsibility for my feelings, which has caused me to not take shit personally anymore. And like that defensiveness is like kind of like a mind virus, bro. Because it's like when you are self-centered and you know your truth, it's like nothing can really like shake you. Um, and yeah, off the mic, it's just like, I'm entered into a new relationship, and it's just like based on sovereignty. It's based on just like respect, and people are big on like boundaries, but like we haven't really had to draw that many boundaries in this relationship because we've just had respect from the jump. And when you're
Yeah.
sensitive to your own needs and someone else's needs, like without even it needing to be spoken, that's the way. And also just taking responsibility for the things that are happening in the world. Obviously, there's so much crazy stuff going on, and in the song I say my trauma's not my fault, but it's up to me to heal my pain.
I love that
Uh,
line, bro, because it's
yeah,
so real, and it's like because you want to go into that victim role, especially when you're grieving and going through pain and everything like that. But
Yeah.
it's like, yeah, we all got that trauma. We all got not the same, but in our own ways. But it's up to us to identify it and use that trauma as a mirror to see how we can evolve, like
Yeah,
as
and
individuals.
and yeah, and on an individual level and also like a worldly level, and that's why I think where like the love level save the world part comes in, because um, it's easy to just point fingers and blame this person, that person, this group of people, the system, the powers that be, or whatever. But it's like it's not our fault, like all the shit that humanity's done necessarily, but it is like our responsibility now, and it's like we can't just we got to take action to actually to do something about it. So that's what I've been trying to do in my life is like, how can I align my actions off the mic with what I'm saying on the mic? Because yeah, it's easy to talk the talk, but walking the talk, um, a lot of people don't do that. And so I'm just been trying to bring
Yeah,
my life in alignment. I feel like
yeah,
alignment is big key. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. I definitely, when I first started making music and stuff, like I wasn't walking it as much as I should have. I was more of just like a student to it, and I was sharing the knowledge that I was learning. And it's like throughout time though, like speaking that it was like spells. It just brought like so much of it sent me down the rabbit hole. And like I look back on like the stuff I was saying in songs back in like 2017, 2018 and stuff, and then like the music I'm making now, and I'm like, wow, like it's a whole completely different message now because I've evolved so much, and I'm really starting. And throughout, I just feel like naturally throughout my career, I was able to, like start walking the talk more from the responsibility that my music brought on me. Like it pushed me and been like, like I really want the people that listen to my music and look up to me and, connect with everything. They're a mirror to me as well. It's like, I want to be a good role model and I want to be somebody that my fans can rely on and stuff. So I totally feel you.
Yeah, we got a lot of people who trust us, like with what we're putting on the mic and stuff.
Yeah.
Like to put on a song and to like literally put earphones in is just like you're gonna program yourself with every single thing you are hearing. And so it's like when you realize like the responsibility that comes with, and it's like how many people look up to you. It's like a lot of people can get like imposter syndrome of like, oh shit, like damn, I gotta get my life in order. Like I'm talking about all this stuff, but it's like
Hey, I think we lost audio on you. Go ahead and leave and then join back in, brother, because we can't hear you. There we go. I think we're back. Yep. Just waiting for you to load back in. Oh yeah, you're good. Hold on. I gotta add you back in here. 1 second, brother. Here we go. All right, we're back. We're back.
yeah, that's my bad.
Oh, no problem, man.
I don't remember what I was saying.
I think I remember the word imposter syndrome.
Yeah, um, yeah, it's easy to get lost in you're speaking all this stuff, but like That's a lot of the times people get that. I used to get that when I was a coach, because I coach people like with meditation and stuff. And then like sometimes like I'd be going through some shit, some shadow work or whatever, or I act in a way that wasn't in alignment, and I'd be like, damn, like I'm doing all this stuff, I'm leading by, like I'm trying to lead by example, but it's like I'm not. And then you get this imposter syndrome, like, am I really who I say I am? You know what I'm saying? Like, and that's like a mind virus for like all of the conscious artists and like influencers in the world. Like, we get too much in our own heads sometimes, and like kind of put a lot of pressure on ourselves. So it's a
Yeah.
tough balance being an artist and having all this influence and stuff, and like holding yourself accountable while also not like falling into like self hate or like negative self talk, and
Right.
just put too much pressure on yourself, because that can like manifest physically too as like
We're still
disease.
human beings. You
Yeah,
know, we
yeah.
still.
People think enlightenment is just like you become enlightened and like everything's sunshine and rainbows, or like you got it all figured out. And but it's like nah. And you think about Jesus, and Jesus was like fully human and fully God. And I feel like you get to the point where you realize that like authenticity is the highest divinity. Like the presence of divinity is just like you being your authentic self, you being a kid again. You know what I'm saying? That's why he said, unless you become as little children, you cannot enter the kingdom.
Yeah.
And I want to share something real quick on that too, because Jesus said three things that really stuck out to me. And when you put them together, it really just paints it clearly. Of course, he said, the one I just said, unless you become as little children, you cannot enter the kingdom of heaven. And then he also said, put first the kingdom of heaven, and all things shall be added unto you.
Yeah.
And so he's saying, put first being a little kid, like put first being
Yeah.
your inner child. I talk more about that on our other song we got coming out on your album called Breathe.
Breathe.
But then the third thing, when you put it all together, is like the kingdom is within you. And so basically, that translated is like, hey, if you really want to make the world a better place, if you want to enter the kingdom of heaven both within and without, you got to become a kid now, because it's already within you.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like play.
I feel like everybody's always in such a rush to grow up and just like, it's just like we gotta learn to enjoy life again. Just because we're all grown up now doesn't mean that we, you know, can't still tap into our inner child and that innocence. We still got it.
Especially as men, bro.
Yeah, yeah, especially as men, that's for sure.
Because we're
Yeah,
trained to like gotta be like stoic and like numb your
strong.
emotions,
Yep.
feelings and stuff. But like the best way to lead your family, like in my opinion, I'm not a father yet, so it's easier said than done. But it's to just like play, and to like allow yourself to feel the emotions, and play with your kids, be present with your kids,
Yep.
treat life like the playground that it is.
Yeah, absolutely. So you dropped a really, really, really powerful album. We are the I am correct,
Yeah,
and had the gift to be able to hop on that with a bunch of other homies. How many people were on that song?
I think it was 11.
11. Yeah, that's dope. I'm sure your engineer had fun time mixing that. Probably a lot of tracks.
Oh, man. Yeah, I kind of told him, I was like, don't even like trip on like mixing everyone's vocals and shit. Like,
Yeah.
just leave it raw. Cause yeah, that was like a pretty penny to mix all that, bro.
Yeah. What was the? How long was the song again?
It's like 15 minutes or something.
15 minutes, dang.
Yeah, some homies' verses are longer, others are shorter.
That
I wish
needed to.
Congo had a longer verse, but
Yeah. There. We need to like make that in like a short film or something. Like, be so
one
cool.
day, bro.
Yeah. One
One
day.
day I'll fly all y'all out to
Yeah.
Airbnb and we'll get to do the thing.
Yeah. So where'd you get the name for that album? What's the meaning behind it?
So I've been working on it for the past like 5 years. The lyrics go back for the last 7 years, but for the last 5 years, just been called "We Are." And then every track on it was going to be like, "We are this, we are that." So it's like success. We are immortal. We are the ones we've been waiting for, which I shortened to the ones, which was that cipher track. And then, yeah, I just like I felt like "We Are" was just kind of too broad, too vague, even though it's like more understandable and approachable. but like we are the I am is just like super bold to say. But I realize a lot of people don't know what that means. So it's like in the Bible, when Moses went up to the mountain and he saw the burning bush and he was like, "Yo, God, what's your name?" God was like, "I am that I am." And so people kind of speak of the I am as God because, that's the name of God. And when you think about the sound I am, it's very similar to the Om. I am the Om.
Yeah.
And, in the beginning was the word, the beginning was the Om in Eastern religion and philosophy as well. So just like tying those together. And then I just feel like we are is the direct, like, uh, kind of want to say polarity, but like the perfect energetic match to I am. Like
Yeah.
obviously I and we are like perfect opposites, and then R and N. You know what I'm saying? And so obviously all humanity's one. My first album was called Conglomerate because it's like a group of people, but it's like one conglomerate. So all my music is just like trying to remind people that
Collective.
we're one. Yeah. And so we are the I am. Like, I've got people hating on that, like especially Christians who are like, oh no, I'm not God. They're thinking that, they're not God, even though, Jesus quite blatantly says that we are
Right.
God. But so yeah, just like I want to spread that message as much as possible and be as bold as possible. That's why I send all caps as well. Um, so yeah,
That's awesome,
that's
man.
where it
Well,
came
I
from.
love that album. It's super beautiful, and I always get the song stuck in my head. "We Are the I Am" with Sierra singing on it.
Yeah,
Dude, it's such a good song, man. Love it.
gratitude, bro.
I definitely have your album playing in my shuffle on Spotify and stuff. So I
That's
know that
good.
project. So
Gratitude.
yeah, man. So that was pretty much like the themes and energies you were trying to put into the project.
Yeah, and it's all about just reclaiming our sovereignty. Becoming like a little child again, and then stepping into our sovereign divinity, and like remembering that like not only are we part of God, but we are the whole thing. And a lot of people really shy away from that, because there's been a lot of like history of people getting egoic with it, like, oh, I'm God, and like getting this, or like I'm Christ and getting this like Messiah complex or whatever, and that can lead to a lot of not good things.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
like remembering our power, um in that like everything we speak and everything we do, like our lives are a co-creative thing, like with God. And it's really not even co-creative, it's just is creative because God is just living through us. And something that Alan Watts said was that like if you were God, you would basically, like, if you could do anything you wanted or whatever, you would like intentionally forget that you were God just so you could remember again, because it would just be so juicy to remember again, like kind of like waking up from a dream, like, oh, it's just a dream. That's good. Not only a relief, but also like the biggest multi-dimensional orgasm throughout all of space and time to remember that, like, oh, like we're God, everything's okay.
Yeah.
And not only okay, but like everything is amazing, bro.
It's
Like, and
amazing,
like
dude.
the newness of that, and the novelty of like remembering that, like, oh, I'm a world creator.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Is big, so it's juicy.
dude. Well, it's an awesome project. And to anybody in the chat right now, if you haven't heard it, go check it out. Trev Mental, "We Are the I Am." It's You will not be disappointed, I promise.
Yeah,
So you've been
gratitude.
on the road a lot too, haven't you?
We in the green room right now, bro.
You've been on like a
These other,
year long tour or something like that, close to it. I
it's
don't
a,
know.
this is the lifestyle now, bro. These other artists probably getting a little annoyed with me because they're like, hey, like this is green room supposed to be our place to chill, and you live streaming in it. But I'm like, y'all can hang out, like it's a chill thing. But yeah, it's been wild. I'm just on the road with Sierra Marin. Anybody, y'all probably know her. Um, but yeah, we're just rolling around in the Sprinter van, and it's crazy, bro. It's a lot of output. It's a lot of. It's kind of hard to have more. Well, it's a lot. It's a lot of input too, but like it's crazy. Like I have a lot of shit I want to work on, but I'm just not in the energetic space because I'm just like going everywhere all the time, like setting up merch, running the merch booth for her, and but yeah, it's like really big medicine to be out here and to see so many people, and like the soul tribe is everywhere, bro. People are waking up all across the US, all across the world. Like you got it in Norway, like you got it in Australia, you got it in everywhere, bro. There's like little
Everywhere. Yeah.
pockets of consciousness of people waking up, and it's so cool to witness that firsthand. Like we just did a permaculture show at this permaculture farm the other day with this sweet family,
Oh, that's
and
dope.
people are doing good works everywhere, and so it's cool also to know that I'm provided for everywhere I go. Like I'll just make a post like, oh, I got a show here tonight, or I'll be like, any homies in this place, and then I got people hitting me up like, oh, dude, come stay at my house, and I ain't got to stay in the van, and job provide, bro.
Yeah. So, did you like work a normal job before you started doing all that?
Yeah, I worked at the post office at USPS,
Oh, okay.
for not even that long ago, bro. Like, my whole goal was to like save up a bunch of money so I could go on tour. But by the time I went on tour, like I had already like spent that money. I wasn't like really that smart with the finances and stuff. But yeah, that's actually where I wrote "Above and Beyond." One of the songs on that album. I was just like walking, sorting packages or whatever, and just like writing that in my head. And I was really grateful for that. But it's just like you can't play small anymore. It's like hard to play small when you know that it's like, yo, we got a big mission, and yeah, it's like the security a job provides is definitely um, nice to be able to have a launch pad
Yeah.
for the career and everything. But um, yeah, and it was really humbling, just to be like, oh yeah, I work at the post office, and like trying not to be ashamed of that. You know what I'm saying? Like.
Yeah.
Um,
Well, I mean, it was probably also just kind of like you had to kind of like take a leap of faith to like give up that kind of like stability. Just be like, all right, I'm gonna go on the road and chase my dreams and find myself on the way. Like,
Yeah, I had an ayahuasca journey where it was just like everything changed for me, and like discovered the true message of Christ and everything. And I'm gonna be dropping some more music on that. I kind of talk about it in the song we just dropped, but and then after that, it was just like, oh, okay, I'm meant to go on my ministry. Like I've been learning from all these mystery schools and meditating in my room, but it's like now it's time for me to go out into the world because like as humanity and as like sages and people who are seekers of the truth or whatever of God. Like in the past, it's been like you go to a cave to seek enlightenment. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
But it's time to bring the cave out. Like we can't, spiritually bypass anymore. Um, we didn't come to Earth to escape or ascend beyond Earth. Like we came to bring the kingdom here,
here,
and
yeah,
that's why Jesus came. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
it was just like, oh, okay. I got a responsibility. I got to go like speak the truth. But even now, it's getting a little bit like kind of like preaching to the choir, because I'm going to all these conscious festivals and stuff, and it's like, damn, well, a lot of these people already know what's up, but like I'm bringing them the medicine of Christ, like the New Age community, like showing them that like, oh, Christ is actually an ascended master, and he has a place in this New Age and everything like that. Not even just a place, but a cornerstone, a cornerstone of it. But yeah, it's the crazy, bro.
jeez, man, yeah, it's it's hold on, I just seen. Is this sound better? I had. Oh, what up, Solar?
Hey,
He said my volume was too low. I turned it up though. Does that sound better? Somebody hit me in the comments and let me know. Does that sound better? I really might not have just been talking to the mic for real.
I think that's probably what it was some of the
Yeah,
time.
I might have got moved. Alrighty. So, I mean, with all this touring and everything, I mean, uh, like, do you feel like you have like a different energy than like a lot of the other performances that like you see on the road? Like, do you feel like there's like something special about your sets that like really stands out compared to like a lot of the other artists?
Everybody's got their own magic for sure, and it's all super valuable. But yeah, something I like to like appreciate about my sets is it's super interactive. So like I get people like getting up and doing qigong moves. Like literally, it's not even like we meditate, we do qigong. Um, we sing along together and stuff like that. So it's not just me like sharing my music and just like kind of showing off. I'm trying to like look at it less of like a performance and more of a prayer performance, and then getting people involved. The other day we had and this has probably been like one of the most special moments throughout the tour is like these little kids are getting up on stage. Like I invite my homies to come freestyle, and then I'm like, anybody else want to come freestyle? Especially with the smaller shows,
Oh,
because
that's
like you gotta be
cool.
careful with that, because it's like some drunk dude might come up and start hogging the mic or whatever. It might
Right.
turn into a scene or whatever. But we had these little girls come up a couple days ago, like these tiny little toddlers, and they were so nervous, bro. But I was like, just say whatever, say what. This little girl started talking about God, and she's like, God is always talking to us. God is all around. I love God, and like just singing about it. It was so beautiful, bro. And so yeah, just getting more people involved, and also just like I feel like a lot of times with full bands, like the vocalist kind of gets drowned out sometimes, and most of the time I can't hear what they're saying. Like it's
Yeah.
just too much. And so I like just going with my beats a lot of the time. I'm starting to incorporate more instruments and even some live looping and stuff, but uh
I know I
yeah,
seen
I
you bring
like
out the guitar in at Hope Fest, and I was like, oh, that's awesome. I was like, that's
yeah.
sick. I'm gonna end up doing some stuff like that too. I don't have nothing ready yet, but I'm gonna end up acquiring it into my set as well.
Yeah, it's important to not get locked into like, only doing this one thing. Because I feel like I've like, maybe this is the most humble thing to say, but I feel like I've like mastered like just like being a rapper, and I want to expand beyond that. I want to keep growing and have a growth mindset and like incorporate a lot of different stuff. But yeah, I love in my sets how people can hear what I'm saying, and I have a lot of stuff to say in between. I got a lot of stories to tell, and it's just like I try to make it as intentional as possible. And a lot of people go home after a show, and they have a fun time. They go and party and whatever. And like we're at a bar right now, but a lot of people who come to bars like need this message. At one point I was like, I'm not performing at bars anymore, but um, I think that people need it like when they're drunk, like more than any. I'm like, yo, y'all need to
Yeah,
hear this. So,
absolutely. Yeah. Yeah,
but
I can see that. What do you
but
feel
yeah, I don't
like was
remember
the
what else.
most? What do you feel like was the most like powerful moment on this tour? Like how many? Like what was the moment where just like you were like this is my favorite time. This is the most memorable time.
One of the biggest ones was we did a festival in on the Big Island of Hawaii called Monofest, and it's this festival like uplifting the divine feminine, and it's like all female artists. And Sierra brought me and Brunel up on her set to do our song Home, and it was just like that was probably the biggest crowd. Um, and it was like a thunderstorm, like at the same time. So the thunder was like booming so hard, more than I've ever heard it in Hawaii. And I used to live on the Big Island too, so that's actually saying something.
I bet that was
And
nice.
oh, it was so powerful, bro, and it was so cool to just. It's been amazing the whole tour, just like. A lot of times it's not even me when I get up on stage. Like some of the most special moments is when I'm watching Sierra do her thing and just like seeing her beauty. And a lot of nights I don't perform. I just watch her, and it feels really good. Like just that moment, and then that moment with the kids was really special. And it's always beautiful when you see people crying, and you can just go out. I like to go out into the crowd, like with the wireless mic, and just connect with people, look them right in the eyes, and just like rather than me just being up on stage and like disconnected, but like go and actually talk to the or like actually talk to the people, rap directly to the people, and like dance with the people. And yeah, we've been doing these like ciphers and everything, but honestly, the most powerful part of this tour has been doing the New Earth Councils. So we do obviously do the music and stuff. Sierra does her music, but we do these things called the New Earth Council, and y'all can actually go to sovereigntree.org and sign up to be part of the New Earth Council. And it's you just put in your name and your number or whatever. But we're basically just like gathering a community of people. How you doing, babe? You good? Um, and just like talking about the most important actions that we can take on the new earth, and having a council about it. We feel like councils are the most important thing we can do is just gather people to talk about what's really needed, and then like build more of a community. Say what's up.
Yeah. What up? How's it going, Sierra?
Good, blessed. How are you?
Doing amazing. Did you already perform or you waiting to go on?
Getting ready. Yeah,
Oh,
just
nice.
yeah.
Awesome. Let's
Yeah.
go.
But yeah, so the New Earth Council's been big, and we've been building the vision of sovereignty, which is a health and wellness sanctuary community for artists and the people of Hawaii, to regenerate the soil, and just like create abundance and lead by example for what the New Earth is, and like living in sustainability. And so we talk about all that, and we're building this text list. So yeah, on that website, it'll just pop up to where people can sign up to join the text list. But yeah, that's been like the most powerful, most important, most fulfilling part of this tour for me.
Yeah. And then you also are like you've been talking about like building a retreat center and stuff, haven't you?
Yeah. Hmm.
Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah. So, kind of like what I was just saying is just like learning how to like lead by example. And there's like thousands, tens of thousands of eco villages popping up all around the world right now. And you know that a lot of the stuff's not on the news. But if we were to see like how many people are starting to live in community and like eco villages and stuff, it'd be really inspiring. We'd actually see the momentum that's happening right now. It's amazing. And so I just finished the pitch deck for it. So we're looking for a few aligned investors slash partners to be part of it. Um, and you know, we're just kind of letting that come to us and just feeling it out. But got the whole vision mapped out, got the finances in order of like the economic engines, the routes of income, how we're gonna sustain the land and everything. But yeah, just imagine somewhere you could go and you can write a song, and we got uh you know, video editors in house, engineers in house, visual artists, psychedelic painters in house. So like by the time you go in for a weekend, you write a whole song, you get your album cover, you get your animations for your album cover, you get all the promo you need, you shoot all the content you need, and within one
That'd
weekend,
be
it's like
crazy.
you just got everything you need to roll out everything for your
Yeah.
song and to have it be a huge success. And
And surrounded
you know,
by
you
a
pay
bunch of
us.
healthy food and
Oh yeah,
good
because
energy and
sometimes it's hard to
animals.
create in the Matrix. Yeah, bro. Yeah, organic food. You already know, like non-toxic sheets,
Yeah.
bed. You can't
Absolutely.
be surrounded by a lot of that toxicity, and you gotta have a pure frequency when creating. A lot of the time, I feel like so. That's what we're trying to build.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, man, I
Ask-
think that anything we set our minds to, we're able to accomplish, man. So I think that here soon I'm gonna be pulling up to the retreat center to get some work in.
Yeah, man. You can have a luxury dome there, bro.
Oh, let's go. I'm so blessed. I can't wait, man. But yeah, man, I know you got show you're hopping on Sierra's set tonight, aren't you?
Can we have another bottle of it?
Huh?
Do we have
Yeah.
another bottle? Okay, I think this one's out. Yeah, I'm hopping on her set. We're doing. I've been just doing the ones. She has a song called "The Ones." Is that out?
Yep.
All right. It's cool. When we first met, we both had a song called "The Ones." Mine wasn't out yet, but and it's about how we're the ones we've been waiting for. And so she does that song, and then I just take my verse or I take my hook from our cipher track called "The Ones," and I just lay it on that beat because it's a similar BPM, and so we
Yeah.
kind of just like merge our songs. And so that one I'm hopping up on, and we also normally do our songs "All Is Vibration" and "Home" um, on her sets
I'm
as
feeling
well.
at home. I'm feeling so
Yeah.
free. I love that song.
Get the crowd singing it, amplifying the prayers. You already know.
think is beautiful, man. Like you guys are loving each other and traveling the world and saving the world and awakening the world. It's awesome, man.
Uh,
You guys make
Inshallah
it.
will.
Yeah. Well, man, thank you so much for coming on here and taking the time out in your busy
Yeah,
tour
man.
life to, hop up on the show. And thanks
Thank
for
you, bro.
all the collabs we got going, and we got a lot more coming too than
Oh my
just Love
God,
Will.
yeah. Got Love's Will, Breathe, freaking. I'm
Solutions
not
with
gonna.
okay.
I
We'll
mean, do you
zip it.
want
We'll
it?
zip it. Nah, we'll zip it. We'll wait. We'll wait.
We got a song coming with a very prominent, conscious, hip hop artist.
Yeah.
Uh,
Actually, and then we got it too, kind of.
too. Yeah, no, yeah,
Yeah.
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 It's
So
gonna be big. So, but yeah, dude, I appreciate you, bro, and the friendship that we've been building. And your music has just continued to be healing for me. I love that I can trust when I put your music on that it's gonna like program me in the right way. And I also just want to honor you and your vulnerability. And like when you get on the mic and stuff, like you talking about the shadows, talking about like what you're going through and everything. Like the world needs to see that part of us, and it's not all just like love and light, sunshine and rainbows. And so I think you
yeah,
do an
nah.
awesome job of that.
Yeah, with my music, there's always there's a lot of duality to it. It's a lot of the things that I go through in life. It's a lot of the pain and calling myself out on a lot of stuff. There's a lot of songs where I'm just like calling myself out. And then there's a lot of times where I'm just like trying to manifest things and speak things into existence on the songs, like places that like I talk about wanting to be, but I'm not really there yet too. So I think that's the
Yeah, man.
amazing thing about music is it's like I've made so many songs at a point in my life that they didn't hit me like the lyrics until like a couple years down the line or something. So it's like
No, yeah,
just
yeah, that's
crazy to think
facts.
about like
Uh,
but yeah, man.
yeah. And everybody here, I just want to say real quick. My Instagram right now is Trev Mental Rap. I'm changing my rap name to Trev soon. Y'all the first to know. But yeah, so anybody watching in the future, you can find me under Trev on all platforms, and then also this song Love Will. One of the best ways to support this song is obviously you guys can go engage on Instagram and stuff. But you know, what would be really helpful is if y'all made a playlist of like super dope conscious rap or whatever y'all are listening to right now, the conscious positive music or whatever. Put Love Will on the top of that playlist and then send that playlist to your homies, you know what I'm saying? And you could add like whatever songs you want. You could put more songs by Aura, me, Sierra, and then share that, and then that'll just run up the streams for all of us. And yeah. If y'all know any millionaires who wanna invest in sovereignty, you already know who to hit up. Hit
Yeah.
me up at sovereigntymovement@gmail.com. You already know for any inquiries. And yeah, thank you, brother. And thank you everyone on here. Much love.
Thank you so much, brother, man. Hope you have a wonderful night. I know you're gonna kill it tonight, so blessings.
Gratitude. Infinite blessings,
God
bro.
bless.
Yeah. All right, peace.
Peace. Alrighty, y'all. Well, oh, we got this a little messed up right here. There we go. So alright, y'all, that was Trev Mental, man. That's the homie. He's a really dope artist, and like he was saying, if you haven't already, go check out Love Will. This is our 4th episode now. I'm like keep them coming. So I'm locked in, y'all. Trying to think anything else. Think that's it. Anyway, y'all, peace and love. See you guys probably in the next week or two.
always forgive, try to forget, no promise. Word from the prophet, get you hit beyond this realm of endless knowledge. So connected in session, smoking with legends. Looking at the past, I find joy in my progression. Gotta do it for the love of it. Block my fears in my ear, cause the only one in my way in the mirror. I am here, the one and only. Over shining grand rising, they could never clone me. Past the OG, then I vibe, magic match the holy. So surreal with the rhymes, cast a charm like Dobby. Machine elves in a realm, existence beyond me. Never tamed by the chains that they set upon me. I'm just getting started.
Ooh, look within, find all the treasure you behold. No diamond ring or fancy bling will make you whole. Be the light, the might to let the flower grow.
It's always sunny walking through my garden. One with nature, Gaia-cated spirit, guided by the harmony. I mix the ginger with the lemon, blending up my tea. Immune boost, turkey tail, tonic recipe. Speak it into existence, a new life that I've envisioned. People around me tripping, but that's the life they committed. Try to lend a hand, some fruitful thought to they mans, but they washed up like some sand, no logic to comprehend. Fuck it. I know the power in me grow. I know how to get up out that hole when life gets slow. This presence in my dome, infinite soul. I smile in the face of death, my home. Hold up, guess I'ma go my own route. Walking through my garden, see the flower about to sprout. You can't hold me back no more, you're not allowed. Send my love and condolence, now you're on your own, pal.
Ooh, look within, find all the treasure you behold.